welcome back to another episode of Mog Plays. It is I, your boy Mog, and we're here tonight with Final Fantasy 15 Pocket Edition HD. I have, I've been pretty vocal about how Final Fantasy 15 is not my favorite Final Fantasy. I think it was widely because I was very disappointed in 2016 when it first came out, with it being so incomplete and how it just seemed to be a pale imitation of what Final Fantasy Versus 13 was set out to accomplish. However, I'm since revisiting this game because it's sort of calling me back to a certain time in my life. I think lately I've been sort of eager or just sort of wanting or yearning to write more, to continue my work on Light Wings. And in 2016, when Final Fantasy 15 first came out, I was actually working on the final draft of Duty Bound, the final draft that was like right before I ended up submitting it to be, to be published. Yeah, so this I feel like, I don't know, I've been sort of being kind of drawn back by like the music and such. I've been like listening to like old clips of me playing Final Fantasy 16 and sort of being kind of drawn back to like memories of where I was at when I finished the first draft of Bloodbound. And how I was playing the DLCs for Final Fantasy 16. And I was just thinking, I was like, man, I really feel inspired by the music and I really want to sort of continue to listen and sort of like, and I always thought this too, just all throughout my life, I felt like and then something my dad even mentioned to me once, but it was like, music is like time travel, that you're able to sort of like go back in time to specific moments in your head, and that music sort of has a way of attaching itself to memories and making certain memories easier to experience, like after the fact or in hindsight. So like with me feeling this sort of call or this conviction to return back to my story, to continue writing, I kind of like want to be drawn back to that place 10 years ago, like right when I was graduating from college and I was finishing my book and I was venturing off into the world. And then I would spend probably about like I think it was graduated 2017, and then I would spend probably about the good next 3 to 4 years just working on just trying to get the book published. So, and of course like continue to edit and refine it, but it's just thinking back to that time, I was like, I want to return to this game. But playing the Royal Edition on the PS5 right now, I'm not sure I want to hop all into that. I've retried getting into 15 over the years again, and I would always get super into it for like a good like 10-20 hours before just sort of getting sidetracked or getting like blown off of it. And the most recent time I tried was in 2021, right after Duty Bound was published, and I did it on the PC whenever I got it on the PC as well. But I was just like, man, dude, it's just like, it's such a, it's an expansive game, very ambitious game. But in terms of I really do want to try giving the story another shot, especially now at this day and age where I miss my brother, because our brothers, so to speak, I sort of lost them both at the same time. But I'm sort of like missing my brothers. My best friends, they don't live it nearby anymore, my bros, and I just sort of like I miss that. And I'm like, at the same time, like I have a different perspective on grief after losing like my brother, my dog, this past year. It's been pretty, I just like feel like I might have a different take on the story and all the things that happened to 15, because at the same time, at the end of the day, 15 is very memorable. It is a very memorable game. There's a lot of components to it. Yeah, it's kind of a mess, but I'm really hoping going into like Pocket Edition, which I'm doing now. That's where I was trying to get to, was that like when I've tried to play the Royal Edition to get the full experience on the PlayStation 5. I played through episode Gladio, never Prompto, never Ignis, never Arden. I've tried over the years, but 15 really just let me down pretty hard. But I feel like getting the Pocket Edition and playing the Pocket Edition on the Switch might be a good way to sort of like consolidate and streamline the story, while also to give the story a second shot, while also like not requiring me to commit too much to get through the game again. But at the same time, Final Fantasy 15 is a really great game in terms of like, I love the hunts, I love the side quests, I love the open world. It feels empty, of course, and it feels like, you can like run out of stuff to do, but I feel like the whole reason I didn't really get attached to 15 like I did other Final Fantasy games was because it felt sort of like fragmented and incomplete, and like a pale imitation of what Versus 13 was supposed to be or envisioned to be. But I feel like Pocket Edition, since it's a refined version of the game that came out after the original version, with elements I'm hoping from like Royal Edition and the base game, to some like with the polish that it needs, I hope it's a more worthwhile experience. And from what I played so far, it definitely feels that way. So I want to go ahead and just start a new game, because I started playing through the first 3 chapters and I was like, actually this isn't half bad. I might actually stream this. So yeah, I just want to play this game. I've been really wanting to put more Final Fantasy into my lineup. It's my favorite video game series of all time. I play horror, I play fighters, I play platformers. I'm an all-around gamer. I love games of all kinds, but Final Fantasy will always have my heart. So getting to 15, giving this game another shot, even if it's only the Pocket Edition, we'll see where it goes. And getting to play also Final Fantasy 15 on my favorite system of all time, the Nintendo Switch. Yeah, that to me, for 15, it even though like it's got a chibi art style and stuff like that stuff I could like get past, because Final Fantasy 9, what is it, freaking 7, or any of the 2D ones, if I could get past that, then I'm pretty sure I can get past this. Or chibi art style in Pokemon, get past it in this. But yeah, like it's gonna be a different experience, but it's gonna be like watching a storybook. So anyways, nonetheless, here we go. Final Fantasy 15 Pocket Edition. Let's get into it. The tale of the chosen king, savior to the star.
Noct! Hang in there, buddy! Stay down. We'll keep him busy.
Noct! Over here! Quickly! Before he strikes again!
Here he comes! I got your back!
Here you go. Let's go!
The Kingdom of Lucis and the Empire of Niflheim are trying to bring the long war between the two states to an end. The Prince of Lucis, Noctis, wants to negotiate a ceasefire and has set out from the kingdom with his friends. As proof of peace, the prince has been betrothed to Lady Lunafreya of Tenebrae.
The decreed hour is come. Set forth with my blessing, Prince Noctis.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Take your leave and go in the grace of the gods.
Right. Well, princes will be princes.
So much for royal protocol.
Not like you had to deliver a formal address.
Your Highness!
What now?
I fear I have left too much unsaid. You place a great burden on those who would bear with you.
You're one to talk.
I ask not that you guide my wayward son, merely that you remain at his side.
Indeed, Your Grace.
We'll see the prince to Alticia if it's the last thing we see.
Yeah, what he said.
Hate to break this up, but Kor's got the motor running. Drados, he's in your hands.
And another thing. Do mind your manners around your charming bride-to-be.
Your Majesty as well. Try to mind yours around our esteemed guests from Niflheim.
You have no cause for concern.
Nor do you.
Take heed. Once you set forth, you cannot turn back.
You think I would?
I need only know that you are ready to leave home behind.
Don't know about you, but I'm ready as I'll ever be.
Take care on the long road. Wheresoever you should go, the line of Lucis goes with you. Walk tall, my son.
It's so interesting just to sort of like hear that and just have it take me back to a certain time and place in my life. And I feel like, yeah, I sort of miss those times right now. It's very nostalgic in that way, but even though it's not the original way I saw the game, it makes me think of
we
it.
can forget about hitching our way there. Thought people were friendly outside the city.
You can only go so far on the kindness of strangers.
You're just gonna have to push her all the way.
I've already pushed myself to the brink of death.
Oh, get up. Come on, car isn't gonna move itself.
Sheesh. I thought the car was supposed to move us.
Wouldn't that be nice?
Can it? Ready, steady.
Push!
Hold the Y button to push the car. Alright. Forgot this is supposed to be the fantasy based on reality.
Gladio, do me a favor.
What?
Push this thing by yourself.
All by myself?
You won't even notice if we just let go.
Prompto, don't even think about it.
Save some breath for pushing. Ignis, come on, time to switch.
Nuh-uh, we just switched back there.
And it's my turn, Noct.
His turn.
The world's a big old place.
Filled with wonders.
Tell that to my legs.
Hey there, y'all kept a girl waiting. Now, which one's the prince? Aha! Hello, Your Highness. Congrats on your wedding.
Not hitched just yet.
Lady Lunafreya's groom-to-be, here in Hammerhead.
Apologies for taking so long.
You best save your apologies for Pawpaw.
Well, that makes you.
Cindy, Sid's grease monkey granddaughter.
Roll her in while I'm still young. Didn't your daddy tell you? She's a custom classic, not some beat-up old clunker. Prince Noctis.
Yeah.
Prince. Like they took your old man and kicked the dignity out of him.
What?
You got a long way to go, son. And that slackjaw's getting you nowhere fast. She's gonna take a while. Y'all get her in and run along.
Y'all heard him. Let's get moving. Right this way.
Now we play the waiting game.
Never liked that game.
Never any good at it either.
Well, might as well make good use of the extra time.
They did a good job making the environments like they were in the base game.
Whoa! They got Ebony out here. Oh, Ignis is gonna flip. Wait, what's a gill? I got a feeling our money's no good here, Noct.
Bet you Ignis came prepared, though. Let's ask him.
Alright. Press the plus button to enter the main menu. Keep your distance or die. Vicious varmints and dangerous daemons.
Well, see you around.
Thanks. Stay beautiful.
Oh, I will. Hey, you got any money on you?
Not anymore. Information doesn't come cheap around here. Try Iggy. He's got the last of it.
Enough for room and board. Something the matter?
Got any change on you? The local kind.
Funny you should ask. I just paid Sid for the repairs. So change is about all we have left. Gladio's got the last of it. He might share if you ask nicely.
Nope, he just said he didn't have
Broken
any
down
more money.
And flat broke.
Adding insult to injury.
Old man's in for both after charging us that much.
Yeah.
She ain't gonna be ready
let's
for a
pay him
while.
a visit.
Y'all need something?
Noct?
What to do? Ask for a loan. Yeah.
Hate to ask, but could we borrow some cash?
Oh, now I get it. This must be what Pawpaw meant when he said he was gonna teach them boys a lesson. Told me he ought to have y'all take care of some ornery varmints that have been causing a ruckus around here. I'd be happy to pay y'all for your services. If you're up to the challenge. How about it?
Well, so much for finding an easy way out. Thanks a lot, Pawpaw.
Yeah. So yeah, this is definitely scratching an itch. A pretty specific itch. Alrighty.
Worth
Yeah.
its weight in gil.
The Weta Wilds.
Yo, got him.
Yep.
No muss, no fuss.
So yeah, we can go around.
So far,
What happened
Mantua.
here?
The telegraph pole's been split in two. And not just this one either.
Maybe a huge monster came and knocked him down.
It better not be the varmint Cindy was talking about.
Yeah, this is like, it takes like Final Fantasy 15, in all reality though, it's not a forgettable game. Like, the characters are really good. Among, like, the character development between the 4 Chocobros, like, they are really well developed. And better than, like, the characters in 12. 13 for sure. Like, I really do appreciate what they were trying to do with character development. Yeah, I haven't got hit much at all. Yes, nice. I'm gonna try my best not to miss anything.
Anybody else excited for the next time our car breaks down?
Are you really that desperate?
Yep, I really am.
Oh, I get it. I get it. Because he has a crush on Cindy.
It's too dangerous! Get out of here now!
Easy as they come.
Keep up the good work, Iggy.
Right. Saw my life flash before my eyes. Thanks.
This just goes on forever?
Yeah, don't see the point in running.
The exercise will do you good.
Where the hell is this freaking don't want to go up there yet.
Enough talk. Time for some action. Anyone dead?
Not me.
Knocked?
Just tired count.
Nice, Phoenix down. There it is.
how's it look over there?
So we just have to go over here. Oh, wait.
That's all she wrote.
That was scrap.
Impeccable.
I think I got a pebble in my shoe.
Take it out.
Yeah.
Such interesting banter. Yeah. Mm. You got a pebble in my shoe. Take it out. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Fantasy
It's only
grounded
so
in
far
reality.
man can walk.
Our Crown City upbringing didn't prepare us for this.
Pretend you're walking to the car.
Alright, I think we got everything. Yes.
I'm sick of walking around.
Then try running.
Ha! You're joking, right?
Hey, how's it look over there?
We got it. Yeah, warping. I remember that. Oh yeah, you're going to stasis when you run out of energy. You warp too much.
A live hurricane. That thing's like half bird, half storm, half airship.
You realize that's 3 halves. Nice. Mission complete.
Noise.
The sun's called it a day.
Yep. Getting pretty dark out here.
Who could this be? Hello?
Hey, it's Cindy. How goes the hunting?
Actually, we just finished.
That's great, because I got one more hunt for y'all. Only this time, it's for a person. Fella named Dave went off. We ain't heard from him since. Reckon he staked out a spot in an old shack nearby.
Old shack. Oh, got it. We'll take a look.
Hunter becomes the hunted. Alright, Ascension.
So, what did Cindy say?
I don't have one of those yet.
Needs us to find some Dave guy.
He went missing?
Not missing. Said he's holed up in that shack.
Always check them out first.
Have a look, Noctis.
Hey, how's it look over there?
What's this?
Mutant Doorhorn sighting, codename Bloodhorn. Rare characteristics: red tusk, extremely violent, outstanding bounty on saber tusk in the area. I remember that, but played out differently in the PlayStation version. There we go.
The thrill of victory.
Well, that takes care of them.
You don't think they took care of Dave, do you?
Yeah, take out the cactars. One thing I was really disappointed with Final Fantasy 15 though was like the magic. So I was kind of no, 16 definitely handled magic better, even though it was non-elemental.
Those royal powers of yours aren't half bad.
All part of the gig.
What's it like to teleport around like that?
It's pretty sweet.
It's pretty sweet, yeah.
Cha-ching this thing.
They knocked. Check it out.
What is that?
It's on.
That's it.
What's up, Iggy?
I've come up with a new recipe.
Can't wait to try it.
Prairie style skewers, anak meat and lead and pepper. All right. Yeah, this game really does take me back to a time, like a different time in my life, right before I graduated college, right when I was going into the big bad world for the first time. Well, no, I wouldn't say that. Going off to college in itself is like going off into the big bad world, but when graduating college and you're like going to the, you know, when you're finished with school, like that's different. So I don't know. Like, I had just finished my book. I had all my hopes and dreams. You know, I just got my, just purchased my, like, first car, like, fully by myself. It was interesting. Got my first apartment. Well, I had apartments before then, but I always had like roommates. But I didn't have my own like apartment like alone until, well, it was after I beat this game. I beat this game in 2016, so it was probably been almost 10 years because I came out in like November 2016, so almost 10 years. So it's interesting to return to this. Well, I know it's not the exact game, but yeah, it's definitely nostalgic nonetheless, just because I remember like the story beats, the music, gameplay, characters.
Well, and look who's in here. The man of the hour. Dave, right? Been looking for you.
Didn't mean to cause y'all any trouble. I've been stuck here on account of my sprained ankle. Yeah, something funny about them varmints. I gave 'em hell, but couldn't finish the job. Still one mean mutt about. Well, y'all don't look much like hunters, but what do you say? Put that puppy to rest for me?
Oh, yeah. We'll take care of it.
Well, y'all got guts, that's for sure. Let me tell you where I last saw 'em. I've been hunting for years, but I ain't never seen dual horns with blood-red tusks like those. Wonder if the nights growing longer's got anything to do with them showing up out of the blue. And whatever it is, we ought to take it out before it can spawn any more like it.
That's all she wrote.
Done.
It would be wise to rest up before we set out.
Yeah, good idea.
In that case, let's find a spot to make camp.
All right, you hate bugs.
Yeah, making up camp. Marriott Haven.
Dude! Oh, this is gonna be a party in my mouth.
We're doing so good.
Sometimes I wonder if we'll ever sit inside that beautiful car again.
Sitting most of the day was pretty nice.
Napping was even better.
Over there! That's it, right?
Huh. That's a dual horn?
Spoke too soon. Nailed it!
Ally technique.
problems?
Don't worry about me.
Bit off more than we can chew.
Any
Damn, that
ideas?
was tough.
Anyone?
Whoa. Glad that's over with.
And now that Dave's safe and sound, I say we go see Cindy. Ring, ring.
Hello?
Hey, Dave just called and said he's safe. Thanks for finding him.
Okay.
Nice work, y'all. By the way, the old girl's looking good as new. She'll be waiting at the garage.
Gotcha.
Alright, now we can equip stuff. Now he has the engine blade and the two-handed sword. Oh man, doing that long quest in Final Fantasy 15 where you have to upgrade the engine blade all the way up to the ultimate weapon. I know you can't, you probably don't have to do that in this, but still. Makes sense. Everybody's got their first. Deliver a powerful counterattack. Heal an ally with a hidden HP recovery item. Antagonize. Alright.
Alright, you hate bugs.
Me? Yeah, can't stand them.
Me neither.
Same here. Icky.
Sorry about the wait. Ain't she purty? All the more reason to ride with care. Oh, and before I forget, would y'all mind making a little delivery for me?
No, not at all.
Perfect. Thought you'd say yes, so I already put it in the trunk. There should be a motel on your way to Galden. If y'all wouldn't mind giving that to the owner, that'd be swell. Thanks again, and take care, y'all.
Drive on the wrong side of the road.
Hammerhead is like no garage ever. You know?
One would expect no less of purveyors to the crown.
I'll miss it once this road trip's over with.
Huh? There's no reason you can't pay them a visit anytime you please. I'm sure Cindy will be glad to look after your car. Oh, right.
So, that's what this is about.
If you need, I could always lend you the regalia.
Whoa! Thanks for the offer, but once we're back in the Crown City, I think I better squirrel my own wheels. Cindy never said a word about what was in the package. How come?
Perhaps she couldn't say.
Girl's gotta keep her secrets safe.
We're not golden bound yet.
He's right. Cindy's counting on us.
Well, don't want to disappoint her, do ya?
It's a map.
Interesting.
A treasure map, you reckon?
Oh, wouldn't that be sweet?
Are we searching for it?
It's a hidden treasure map. So, yes?
Once a hidden treasure map. Okay. It's gonna be easy.
Found it.
So you just gotta find the little spots.
Nothing doing.
What is going on? It's not there either. Dude, seriously, come on, bro.
Nothing doing.
He's like digging every spot that.
Nothing doing.
Come on, I can't. I know that's the spot. The blocks. What the heck? That's the only spot it could be. Ugh, so dumb. There we go.
Found
What the
it.
hell? That was super weird.
Nothing doing. Found it.
Bronze
Is
bangle.
this it?
Nice. That, yeah, we're gonna increase Prompto's HP because he's got very low HP.
Should be able to cash this in.
That ought to be worth some spare change.
Noct. It's past time we made our way to Golden.
Relax, there's still time.
I suppose. So long as you haven't forgotten the reason we left the Crown City in the first place.
It just occurred to me, but this is totally like King's Knight.
Huh?
There's 4 of us, just like in the game.
Well, then I gotta be a 5-star character.
Hell no. If anyone here's a rare, it's me. Hey, how's it look over there?
Nice.
She's out of my league, but we have so much in common.
Who's the lucky imaginary lady?
When all this is over, I'm gonna visit her in Hammerhead.
Alrighty. I think that's everything.
You all came all the way out here to deliver the goods. Well, thank you kindly.
Now that our work's done, let's see ourselves to Golden.
Huh? Umbra. Bringing us stuff. Attaboy.
A dog can really track a scent.
Certainly knows how to find us.
How do you always know, boy? Just a sec.
Nice flower. It's the same kind we sewed our crowns from. Oh yeah, Sill blossoms. So, I have a favor to ask. Take the notebook with you when you go. Sure, that's not all. I want you to put something in the book and send it back.
All set. Take care out there. I know. You're not gonna tell me. Then don't ask. What was that about? You don't say.
Hold on a sec, sir. I found an envelope addressed to Meldacio inside the package.
Meldacio? The Hunter HQ?
Yes, sir. The headhunter ought to be around here somewhere. Mind making one more delivery?
What do you say, Noct? Might as well while we're in the neighborhood.
Look who it is. I really owe you boys one.
Make that two.
Yeah, looks like they found another one.
Wait, found another what?
Tag. Us hunters keep them on our person at all times as identification.
What, in case you forget who you are?
Hunters lead a life of danger. Sometimes these tags are the only things that make it back in one piece. If y'all happen to find any tags lying around out there, would you do me a favor and send them my way?
Yeah, sure.
Those tags are heavy stuff.
They certainly carry emotional weight. We'd best find and return them.
And give the families peace of mind.
Damn, that's dark. Excuse me. Yeah, that's pretty dark. We're up here collecting. Oh, gotta go that way.
better stay on our toes. Without any kind of plan?
Mind your manners.
Oh yeah, I can do wider attacks now.
They're unstoppable.
It's like a literally like this straight up just like a bite-sized Final Fantasy 15, but just like enough. Like, I do sort. It made me miss the game at the same time. Like it's experiencing it in a new way. It's kind of like how fresh it felt to play Final Fantasy 3 and 2D for the first time. It's remastered.
Yep.
Counterattack's super strong.
All's well that ends well.
A map.
That must be it.
Oh no.
So this
broken
belonged to a hunter.
There's no point in holding on to something that ain't ours.
Yeah, let's deliver it to Dave.
Found one already, huh? You done good.
Just picking up the pieces, I guess.
That's what each one of these tags means to me. They hurt. But if I let that grief keep me from looking for them, then their tags and their lives will be forgotten forever. And that'd hurt more than anything.
Yeah, guess you're right.
Well, that's why I tell all my hunters to collect any tag they see, and I expect you boys to go out and do the same.
Alright, guess we're on to Golden Key.
Noct. It's past time we made our way to Golden.
Yes, sir. The headhunter ought to be around here somewhere.
Alright. Oh,
How's
more
a
driving.
dog like that managed to follow you around everywhere?
Being one of the Oracle's 24 messengers has its perks. Circumventing time-space, notwithstanding.
Well, if that's the case, why doesn't Prina transcend her way over here sometime?
Prina?
Lady Lunafreya's other dog, Umbra's little sister. She's white and fluffy. Oh, totes adorbs.
Oh, the one you dog-napped as a kid.
Rescued? And it's thanks to her I'm here now. see. I see it too.
That's Golden Key.
That a big mountain behind it?
No, it's an island.
Nobody goes to Golden for an island, though. They go to kick back and get massages.
And savor the seafood. It's famously delicious.
Sounds great.
Something to look forward to.
I mean, this game has an incredible amount of polish. For pretty much like this is like a demake.
Shall we shop a bit?
Perhaps.
The eats at the quay left me with a hankering for seafood.
I only buy 2. Oh wait, hold up. I can only buy 2. Hold on, there's gotta be.
That's it!
What's what?
I've come up with a new recipe.
I could taste test for you.
Oil drizzled steamed fish. Trevally filet, wild onion. Finally, we can buy 3. Give them all bronze mingle. Nice.
After the wedding, I bet Lady Lunafreya will be a local Lucian.
Imagine if she actually visited us here.
I'm afraid you're out of luck.
Are we?
The boats bring you here.
What about them?
Well, they'll not take you forth.
And what's your story?
I'm an impatient traveler, ready to turn ship. The ceasefire's getting us nowhere.
What's this? Some sort of souvenir?
They make those? What? No.
Consider it your allowance.
Huh?
Yeah, and who's allowing us?
A man of no consequence.
Yeah, right. You believe what that guy said about the port being closed?
I'm skeptical, though I won't discount the possibility.
I say we go check it out for ourselves.
The port's still closed. Can you believe it?
What's all this about the port closing?
It's wonderful here. Thank you for bringing me.
I'm just happy we got the chance.
It's wonderful here. Thank you for bringing me.
What's all this about the port closing?
Today's ferry schedule out of service.
Man, not a ship in sight. What gives?
According to my sources, the Empire given strict orders not to let any vessels leave the docks of Altissia. Real shame if you were late to your own wedding. Right, Prince Noctis? Name's Dino, by the way. Pleasure. The Crown Prince of Lucis bounty hunting in his fancy car. Surely you didn't think it'd go unnoticed. At least not by this reporter. Lucky for you, this reporter has integrity. If you want to remain incognito, I'll respect your wish, in exchange for a favor.
What do you want?
Hey, I knew you'd come around. Let me see your map. Marked where you need to go on your map. All you gotta do is find me some rough gemstones, like this one. Do this, and your ship will come in. Don't, and the papers will run you out of town. Capiche?
Being blackmailed by Dino.
Whew, he's really got your number, Nox.
Huh. Not like we made much effort to keep it secret.
Even if we had, the press always finds a way. We needn't befriend him, but we'd best not make him our enemy.
Oh wait, we gotta get in the regalia. Ooh, this game is a lot of fun, regardless of it being the Pocket Edition. I think it's got its charm and its quirks.
This has gotta be the place.
I like the characters a lot.
All that's left is to find the stone.
It allows you to focus more on the characters. It's less jarring when you hear their, like, what's it called? Their banter. I already know how to do this.
Hey, how's it look over there?
Oh, hi there, opening.
Performing certain attacks with the right timing puts enemies in a weakened state. Discover how to do it and make quick work of your foes.
So, what's your plan if your glasses break?
I've got another pair, just in case.
The man always has a plan.
Hey, how's it look over there? This one's
Ah, Gladio.
Huh.
The battle theme sounds too much like Kingdom Hearts to me, I feel like.
Did you see that, Noct?
Found it. Are you kidding me?
Hey, that's the big bird we saw on our hunt.
And yet it is. The zoo
Just a
is an
load of
enormous
nothing.
bird indigenous to the Clane region.
Think there's any other way around? Hold up. Down there.
No can do.
On your mark.
Gotcha.
Try this on for size. The master tactician strikes again.
With a vengeance.
Wings picked up.
Storm's gonna ruin my hair.
I'm not sure whether it's a storm front or just the terrain.
Yeah, just worry about your stuff.
Nice. Ooh, those cactars are valuable.
Oh, that was rough.
No pain, no gain.
Says the buffest guy in the group. The Chocobros.
Gotcha. Nailed it, Ignis.
No surprise.
Damn, we got a lot of XP.
Wow. You know, this view might be worth the climb.
Wouldn't go that far.
Garnet bracelet. So we're gonna make Ignis more useful. Yeah, I give Ignis the Garnet bracelet because that way his attack is pretty even with Noctis and Gladio. Oh shit.
Really?
We're supposed to get near that thing?
Pipe down before you wake it up.
Together on my signal. Until then, hold position.
Makes me want to take a nap.
Quietly now.
Easy does it.
goes.
Oh, we made it out alive.
Barely! I seriously thought we were at Journey's End.
But that feat was fit for a king.
Indeed.
Nice work, kid. Sorry for giving you such a hard time. I just had to get my hands on this, even if it meant blackmail. You understand, don't you? You see, I'm a reporter by day and an amateur jeweler by night. This elusive little beauty's gonna become a masterpiece. To make it up to you, I'll share a little scoop. That special coin you got? It commemorates the Oracle's ascension. That guy was tossing them out to everyone. Must have picked them up back in Niflheim. As promised, I'm in the process of securing your ferry tickets right now. Told you, I'm a man of integrity. Should be smooth sailing from here. So let me know when you're ready to ship out.
I admit I didn't expect Dino to secure us a ship.
Well, must be pretty connected if he can pull some strings around an Imperial embargo.
Yeah, that guy's one artful artisan.
Bon appetit. Oil drizzled steamed fish.
Look out, stomach.
Looks good. They're over there playing cards and just hanging out in a hotel room. God, it does feel like they're like on vacation. Yeah, maybe that's like really the real draw of this game is to like feel like you're on the road trip, and this kind of has like a relaxing kind of feel to it. Like, yeah, like I'm on a road trip with my friends, just hanging out. And even if you were like in the open world in like the base game or the original, and you're like, you know, traveling and such. And that's how I felt like when I was playing Final Fantasy VII Remake, and it being an open world was like they made it feel like a vacation, like going to see a bunch of different locations and getting to travel. Although I didn't, at the time when I played Final Fantasy 15, I don't know, I feel like I really was immersed in that game. For as nostalgic as it is playing it, even in this version, the pocket version, it has that nostalgic feel to me where it's like, oh, it makes me remember of how it felt to travel through Eos. It's like one of those very immersive worlds. So yeah, I feel it. There just was a lot to do in that game. So yeah, interesting. The story's more streamlined here though.
What's that look for?
It's in all the papers.
What is?
Insomnia Falls.
What? Just your idea of a joke?
There was an attack. The Imperial army has taken the Crown City.
As treaty room tempers flared, blast lit the night sky. When the smoke about the Citadel had cleared, the king was found dead.
No, wait. Hold on.
I had no way of knowing.
What? Knowing what?
That the signing was last night. That insomnia...
But the wedding! Altissia!
I know. That was the plan. Yet the reports of the invasion are all the same. How could every headline in the kingdom be wrong?
Lies.
What else do we know? Well, then we can't be sure until we see it with our own eyes.
And that means we go back to Insomnia.
Might not be safe for us there.
Might not be safe for us here.
Turn back?
Yeah.
Up ahead!
They've set up an inspection point.
If the road ahead's blocked, then we find a way around.
Let's make a detour. There ought to be a decent vantage point up ahead.
That's how it's done.
So these are MTs.
Empty humanoid soldiers, soulless and merciless.
Oh yeah, those scrap heaps are gonna wish they had a treaty to protect them.
Head for the high ground, Noct. It'll help you get the jump on them.
All right. Nice.
Impeccable.
Nicely done. I don't think I did that right the last time.
That's all she wrote.
That's me, I guess?
I wonder how the summons are going to be done in this game.
Pathetic.
Wonder if I'll ever get the hang of all this fighting.
Sure you will, if you live long enough.
I wouldn't count on that myself.
Shing this thing.
That's how it's done.
On your mark.
Gotcha.
Look, if anything happens to me,
I won't let anything happen to you.
oh, well, pal.
Oh, what a pal. I'm not going to let anything happen to you.
Final time.
Oh, the bromance. Gotta love the bromance.
Where do they keep coming from?
can't imagine what it's like inside. The thrill of victory. Gotta love it. Piss off! Wait, what? Where? Who? Cha-ching this thing! Cha-ching this thing!
The odds are against us.
Commencing structure!
The master tactician strikes again.
With a vengeance.
Yeah, we're making it through this pretty quickly. I'll make sure we don't miss anything. The sparkles. You know, getting the 3 masteries: spear, great sword, sword, just extend combos. We haven't even learned any magic yet, so why get the MP up?
As to ceasefire discussions between the two nations, all provisional terms have been suspended in light of recent developments. Moreover, in the wake of the news of King Regis's death, we've now received word that Crown Prince Noctis and the Oracle Lunafreya have also been pronounced dead.
Keep it on.
Don't bother! Hello?
To be continued. So it's very episodic in that way. That's pretty cool. So an hour, 40 minutes in, and yeah, we're done with the first chapter in Final Fantasy 15 Pocket Edition. I gotta say, like, I really appreciate the polish of this game. It kind of like, yeah, it definitely captures the essence of 15, all the things that made it special, without all the extra fluff and superficial, yeah, the superficial fluff that they added to the original game to sort of like compensate for its lack of coherency, I guess. But I mean, at the same time, like 15 a ridiculous amount of content. It was quite bloated for what it was, but at the same time it was also very hollow, I felt like, because like it was missing so much that I feel like I had I had such high expectations of it. But playing through it this time on the Pocket Edition, where the story is much more streamlined, the world is much more condensed, it's doing a better job of sort of like making the world feel like alive, you know? So like it's very distinct in that way, even with the music and atmosphere. And I always used to say I wasn't really a big fan of the Final Fantasy 15 music, and to me a really good Final Fantasy game is a game with a good story, good soundtrack, great characters, and I absolutely do love the characters. I think the way they wrote the characters in Final Fantasy 15 is the highlight. Like the Chocobros are the highlight of this game. I love the relationship that each of them have with each other. I love the Brotherhood, you know, all those aspects. And you know, something about this game too, also, like I said, it does take me back to a time in my life that I sort of am reflecting on, because as creatively as an individual and as an author and artist, it's sort of inspiring me to sort of think back in that mindset of like who I was back then and what the story meant to me then. But also after going through everything that I've gone through, especially in the past year, and understanding grief, I'm like sort of being drawn to this story, because I know this story, you know, it's a story about war, but it's also a story about grief. And I think at the end, like by the time Noctis has to discover what he has to do in order to accomplish his destiny, you know, he's already sort of like coming to terms with, you know, he's coming to terms with, you know, with the decision he has to make and the sacrifice he has to make. So it's interesting to sort of like return to this game 10 years after it was released, or return to the story more or less, because this is a different version of the game, but to return to this story 10 years after I originally played through it, it is nostalgic in its own way, which is odd, because I felt like, you know, yeah, 15 hasn't really been my favorite, but maybe Pocket Edition will sort of give me a different perspective on the story and what it means, you know, and all that jazz, I guess. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. This is your boy Mog. If you're new to Mog Plays and been watching this far, thanks so much for your support. Hit that subscribe button, the notification bell if you haven't already. Don't miss out on another episode of Mog Plays. I promise you we're going to be doing a lot more Final Fantasy this summer with more 15 Pocket Edition, 7 Remake, 7 Rebirth, and Final Fantasy IX. We're going to be returning to my all-time favorite Final Fantasy. And then as summer comes around, we'll be getting into, hopefully getting back to 8, finishing up 10 again, and yeah, maybe even do a little bit of 12. And Tactics, of course. We definitely have to finish Tactics. That's like probably the best written Final Fantasy I've ever played. And I haven't beaten it. It's also one of the very few Final Fantasy games that I've never beaten. Another game that I would want to explore in the Final Fantasy universe is Chocobo's Mystery Dungeon. And I think I've brought up how I love the Mystery Dungeon games on this channel before when we were talking about Bendy Lone Wolf, which is, a survival horror game, but it's also a roguelike, like Mystery Dungeon. But I love, that for some reason I also like fishing in video games, and that's something I liked about 15. And the original one was like Noctis liked to fish, and you get to fish in Chocobo's Mystery Dungeon. So getting into some roguelikes here and there sounds fun. Man, the summer, there's just so much possibilities with what we could be playing in the summer, with Star Fox, with all the Final Fantasy games. I know for damn sure I want to play Super Mario Sunshine. I think we might be playing that as early as next week, possibly, or late June when summer really starts. So that'll be like my summer celebration. But we'll definitely be playing through Super Mario Sunshine this summer. So yeah, a lot to look forward to here on Mog Plays. So yep, like I said, hit the subscribe button. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and we'll get back to it, guys. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Adios, take care, and have a good night. See ya.